Hi guys, welcome back to This Is the Police. We have a scene. It's snowing still. We're in the car. It's not switched on. There's a guy with a gun. There's guys with guns. Is this Christopher Sands or is this Robespierre's house, do you reckon? It's all very moody. Just footfall crunching through the snow. Robespierre.
My God, Mr. Boyd, there's no tea in the whole house. We've looked everywhere. I could bring you a nice box of Japanese tea. I think you'd fall in love.
Okay, so this is our house. Always nice to have guests when you get home. Haven't put the bins out. Oh, do you notice when you move the chair, the frying pan moves slightly? Freaked me out.
Yes, I do apologize for the ill-mannered crowd. A man in my position deals with a lot of unpleasantness.
Mr. Boyd, don't you wonder why Mayor Rogers so easily gave you your job back?
I promised the doctors I'd think less.
Funny. The people of this city are in the opposite situation. They've begun to use their heads for the first time in many years. They've learned to argue, but of course they can't agree on anything. Does Freeburg need change? Should the old guard give way to a new generation of politicians? Would I make a good mayor? Was Stuart Rogers a bad mayor?
Yes.
All these arguments reek of naivete, but let's be true.
Naivete?
Naivety.
To
doubt for the first time.
He fancies himself as a bit of a sophisticated person, does he?
In times when the people
He
cannot
puts the
reach
fist
an accord,
in sophisticated.
what they need is something to unite them. And one of those things is their undying love for their chief of police.
Really?
People can support me or hate me, can defend Rogers or demand his resignation, but they remain sure of one thing. Their police chief is a saint.
Wow.
Their police chief won't let the city fall to chaos. And despite everything, the events of recent months have only improved your reputation,
Really?
Mr. Boyd.
That's amazing.
The
I thought I've done
people
terribly.
have been touched by your recovery from that coma. Your eagerness to return again and again to your post. To serve the city. And of course, Stuart Rogers, whose position is seriously shaken, wishes to take advantage of you.
Rogers understands that he won't survive this fight. He just wasn't prepared for it. So he's planned a major security operation. He intends to storm Eugene's house, burn everything to the ground so the pillar of smoke can be seen from anywhere in the city. He wants you to personally lead the assault. He'll tell the reporters that Eugene Chaffee was behind a series of terrorist attacks across the city. When he offered armed resistance during his arrest, Eugene was shot and killed.
Wow.
What are you going to do about it?
What should I do? Respond in kind, of course.
Uh-oh.
What, you're going to storm City Hall?
Don't have the stomach for it, Mr. Boyd? You do understand what my gratitude would mean. Enough money to last you the rest of your life.
That is quite enticing.
My job. I want to keep my job. Not 1 year, not 5 years, but until I decide it's time to leave.
I told you, Eugene, he's no longer interested in money.
Oh, I'll take the money, too. It'll be nice to get a
Well
bonus
played,
when
Jack.
you extend my contract.
You ask for too much, Mr. Boyd.
Oh, really?
I'll visit you in a few days, Mr. Boyd. Gather your strength.
Oh, it's on, boys. It's on.
You forgot them in my car the last time we met.
Thanks, but I gave them up.
Oh,
Might add a
cigars.
few years to my life.
And one more thing. I wanted you to hear this from me, not the newspapers. Consider it a gift.
What? Oh, come on. What? Stop teasing us. It's Christopher Sands. With bullet holes in his head. Uh-oh. So we're out with the mafia. Day 159. Wow. Municipality to save on snow removal. Milk factory buys milk from farmers at subsidised rate, and shooting gallery owner nearly shot by drunk client. So City Hall, we're now 2 out of 3. Mafia is gone because Christopher Sands, who ran the Mafia in this area, is now dead, and the police station, we don't know because we lost our mole sometime back. And I kind of don't want to get another mole because we keep losing them. Rositsky didn't come into work today. Carlson, my son is in a car accident. The doctors are fighting for his life. Can I? Oh, yeah. You can have the day off for that. That's perfectly acceptable. Let's start the day. You see, not that I haven't fed my goldfish, but my son's fighting for his life after a car accident. Yes, that is a legitimate reason not to come in today. City Hall, Human Rights. Jack, we just got a complaint from the Human Rights Committee. They claim that the police department has been practicing torture. Oh yeah. And that some guy almost died recently. Oh yeah. It was with great difficulty that we were able to hush up the matter. I think you know, Jack, that kind of trouble you're in. Yeah. Due to the difficult economic situation, we have to undertake a series of pension cuts and cost-saving measures. We can't run the city on the grounds of some lazy old people who can't take care of themselves. Every day, dozens of retirees come to us threatening to arrange a protest. A large gathering of elderly people can be a serious situation. After all, we're talking about people in poor health. We can't let that happen. So those activists need to be sent packing to their vacation homes. The use of force is sanctioned if required. Mayor Rogers is going to a friend of the city's birthday. Please, no. Funeral. Oh, Hoskins, our mole. His big ears and big lips, big nose, wide mouth. Didn't have much going for him. But he did let us know what was happening within the police station. And he's got a snowy funeral. He will be missed. And there's our $4. City Hall hopes it won't disappoint. The old people. Several hundred elderly people are surrounded the trade union building with posters reading, "The city's robbed me." The protest is proceeding peacefully and without incident. Paddywagon can go. Oh, hang on. I'm going to lose 4 cops all day. Hang on a second. You sure you don't want to send the officers? Yes. You swore an oath to serve the city. You can't keep your promises, we won't keep ours. Shut up. Right, okay. A beach assault. A man attacked a mixed-race couple who were walking along the beach. Okay, hang on? We need to free up some detectives. Weaver. I'm not sure who else was on point today. Let's have a quick look. Weaver and Sloop. Okay, let's get Sloop out. Actually, no, he can continue to work on this one. So he's on this one. So we'll get. He hasn't come in today. So Bowling and Carlson, you're not in because your son's. Okay, fine. So this one, Weaver's going to lead this. Good stuff. And the assault. When a man tried to get away without paying, the taxi driver decided to teach him a lesson. According to the eyewitness, the driver grabbed the guy by the collar, pushed him out of the car, and beat his ass. Fish back, take Anderson. Oh, she turned up. How lovely. What do we have here? No. What's the offering, actually? Could you please send a squad of officers to our office? Outline your performing search, maybe to pretend to arrest me. Higgins will think the issue is resolved and you'll let me guard. I'll stab him in the spine. Oh no. No. Child abuse. Decorated veteran Andy Castro dragged his son out of the school onto the street and began to publicly punish him for secretly smoking. He beat the boy with a belt until he bled, knocking him to the ground, putting his knee on the boy's chest, and force-fed him a carton of cigarettes. Wow. The principal of the school called in the incident. The man lost his mind in the war. Okay. But the man pulled out a gun and made it clear that he didn't want... Oh, okay. Kojak, take class. We might need to use the taser. This is not Star Trek. Wow, it's all kicked off today, isn't it? What's this? This is a situation more serious than we thought. Caddy, take Koning, off you go. Okay, there's nothing to go on there, but what we can do... boop. Get that investigation going as well. Trying to get the gang one done first, and then we'll pile on all the detectives onto that one. Kojak class, Fender Court, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Good job, guys. Good job. Yay! Woohoo! Go team. Assault. Team, well done. Officers unharmed. Offenders Court. Excellent. Well done. And we have animal abuse. Several people in an apartment complex report that the cats have gone missing in the stairwell. Carrie Martin, owner of the missing cats, has called again to complain. This is the 7th time this month. We know there's some kind of crazy witch on the 2nd floor kidnapping these poor animals and doing terrible things to them. Jirak, take God Bomber. Just waiting for some officers to come back. There we go, lovely. Reckless endangerment. There's a man running down the street with a syringe, pricking everyone as he passes, claiming to have infected them with AIDS. That is absolutely despicable. Go. Okay. Bomb threat. A man with a Spanish accent just called in, threatening to blow up the bridge unless Freeburg prison releases a group of freedom fighters he's calling his brothers. Fishbach, take class. Oh, there's quite a few officer slots. Take caddy. Take the SWAT. Animal abuse. The cats were attracted to a smell in the cellar. All of them were found alive and well. Good. Alright, a man chased a girl into a telephone booth. She's holding the door closed, but the man has pushed his syringe-wielding arm into the booth. Shoot him with a taser. Good job, guys. It's always the answer. Have you noticed? Always the answer. Taser. Shift Day are really starting to kick some ass today. It's really good. It's good to see. Right, everyone's arriving at the bridge. Waiting for stuff to go down. Here we go. Bomb threat. Oh. Offender Court. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Oh, I thought it was going to be a bit bigger than that. Oh, explosives found. Oh, Fishback is on 1500. Look at him go. Oh, we can't. We've lost our ability to sell stuff to the mafia. No. Massive fight. An actor started quarrelling with the director during rehearsal. You'll have to cut off my head to put me in this ridiculous hat. The director wouldn't give up, and a fight broke out after some of the actor's colleagues stood up for him. Okay, oh well, we got spare cops. Kojak, take Jirak. Off you pop. Good. 11 o'clock already. Things are going great. We might be able to do this union thing after all. Oh, we don't want to... Here we go. What happened? Why did they just randomly die? And we've got some frames. Not enough. Anyway, we've got enough cops to do this now. Because we've come to the end of the day. Fishback, you can go and help them. This is at the... massive fight. Oh, we could have sent Paddy Wagon. That'd probably be the better one. This was a calculated risk. Hopefully we're not going to lose any of these officers. But it's the end of the day, so we weren't likely to get any more calls coming in. Working together. Thank you, Mr. Boyd. You should have seen the happy face of the idiot Higgins when you guys sat me in the police car. He won't be smiling too long. As for my gratitude, a little bit of cash for your retirement party, and of course you can always count on me if you need it. 15 grand! I'll take that. Thank you very much. Kojak, Jirak, Fishback, Fender Court, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. That is a good end to the day. We're almost up to $400,000. Great. Let's declare him dead so we can get a new replacement in straight away. Okay then, guys. Yeah. Quite a good shift, that one. I feel like we achieved quite a lot. Obviously, we lost another person, another bit of personnel. Old Soap, he died. He'll be missed. I didn't really know we employed him, to be honest with you. He's just one of those faceless detectives who hasn't really proved himself. Unlike Weaver, who's just awesome. She's just Miss Marple on steroids. She really is. She's amazing. We're going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you continue to enjoy this, and I'll see you next time in Freeburg Police Department.